Hello everybody, welcome back to Scrappy Adam and welcome to a little flip through of my 12 layouts for the 12 Days of Summer Scraplifts from Scrap Squad. I decided that I would use this series to get back into YouTube, having taken a break of a month, 6 weeks or whatever due to some personal circumstances, work being really busy, health and so on. I got back from my holiday with the awesome Scrappy Kathy and decided, right, I want to get back into YouTube because it's my way of having some me time. So I decided I would get involved with Scrap Squad, which is something I've been meaning to do for quite a while. I always love their 12 days events. They have them at various times throughout the year and I never seem to find the time. So I thought this time I am going to make the time. So here we are at the end of the 12 days and I'm really happy and proud to say that I have stuck to it. I've done all 12 days on the day and posted them within Scrap Squad on Instagram and also had a video for each as well. I even did one twice. So I thought I would just do a quick flip through of my 12 layouts, briefly explain what it's all about and also show you the originals so you can see how not closely I stuck to them. I do have a habit of going rogue, which I'm sure you're all aware of and used to by now, but I say scraplifting is, scraplifting is about taking inspiration and taking it your own way. And as long as you've taken inspiration, had fun, got a memory documented, then I would say that is a roaring success and there's nothing wrong with putting your own take on it. So, let's get cracking. So day one was this gorgeous layout. Now I'm not going to say who the original was for, purely because it doesn't say on here. However, on most videos I have said it, and on most Instagram posts I have tagged people. If I haven't, then it means that I didn't have it ahead of time, or it wasn't posted. But if you head along to the Scrap Squad Facebook group, then Rebecca and Keely have posted whose layout it is on each day. They are all in the albums in Scrap Squad and also pinned to announcements or featured, whatever Facebook decides to call it today. You have until the 31st of July to do these if you would like to be considered for the pencils. They give away pencils as prizes and they are highly coveted. But Scrap Squad is always there, so you can always go back and take the inspiration at whatever point. So for the first day I saw these three distinct areas. There is a photo here, so if we zoom in, then you can see there is a photo layout. I decided that I would use it for my sort of title page of my cruise album from the cruise we've just done with Kathy. So I saw three areas from the three countries we were as part of the cruise: UK, France and Spain. And then I've also used a excuse me, an element that I've picked up from each area as we were going along. So I've got a Le Havre sticker, we've got a fridge magnet which is actually metal, and then on here we've got a pin badge as well as the card that we were given, our CPAS card as they are called. Then I've used some alphas from Simple Stories and then lots of bits and pieces really. I've got lots of Bramble Fox on here, there, some London stickers, and then lots of Bella Boulevard Time to Travel, sorry. That is the paper that I've used and these embellishments came from that collection as well. So that was day one and I really loved this layout. It was super popular on social media as well. I guess it's always good to see a layout without a photo because sometimes we just want to tell a story, we want a cover page or whatever. So that is day one. Day two's scrap lift was this gorgeous one which was done by a design team member from Hip Kit Club, and I definitely put my own take on this one. I made everything bigger and I was documenting some photos of Kathy and Vicky Bootin and myself. This was just a casual selfie bumping into Vicky on the cruise, and I've used Simple Stories Let's Get Crafty. There are a couple of bits of Cute and Crafty from Doodlebug as well and some Dotty about Flair. And then we've got the tags up top. I really love it. Love this. Then day three was this layout. Now I'm not actually going to show you these guys. If you head to the Scrap Squad Facebook group or you just look at my videos, The thumbnail for each video has the Scraplift on, just because you can't really see it on my phone, so I think that's the easiest way. So that is day 2. Day 3, and I've used Heidi Swap Sun Chaser, which is the collection we used aboard the cruise for our album combined with Maggie Holmes, and I've also pulled in some Dotty About Flare and also some Bramble Fox. These cute summer critters are gorgeous, dragonfly and some ladybirds, and then the title Fun Always. I've also done some stenciling on the back using a Vicky Booten exclusive stencil, which you can only get from vickybooten.com, and I've just realised I've not cut the branding strip off that one. And then these departure board phrases from Bramble Fox are a favourite for sure, and ledger paper is one of my favourite backgrounds to use. I just think it looks really good. This is probably my least favourite layout from the 12 days. I think it's the colours. Kathy, we were talking and she said that the colours in this collection are not really hers. It's all a bit washed out and a bit, I don't know, a bit grungy colours, and I actually agree. We do have some hidden journaling here, which I've not yet done, but it's a tag in a pocket which come with the collection. So day 3. Day 4, and I went completely rogue and messed my triangles up, but I love the result. This is a picture of Vicky Booten. We're on the ship and she's holding her album. This is the album that we created on the classes, and I've used Sweet Rush from Vicky. So we've got Shine Bright, Carefree, Vicky, Doing All the Things, Snapshot is our title, and then I've punched some tabs, and yeah, really happy with this layout. And we've also got some splatters, and I love it. Love it. What are we on? Day 5, and this is where I did 2 layouts. So day 5 was an A4 photo, and the embellishments were actually on the photo. It was an A4 layout, but I wanted to excuse me, do a 12 by 12 layout. So it is an A4 photo that I've trimmed ever so slightly, so I have a border around the photo, and then I just went to town on embellishments all the way down here. We have got some stickers that we bought in London. This patch I bought in London. I think I bought Vicky and myself one, and I love using stuff like that you wouldn't necessarily use in scrapping normally. So this is like a patch that you would put on clothes or a bag. And again, I've used Vicky's Sweet Rush collection, but also some colour kaleidoscope and other bits. And this here, Do All the Things Vicky B, don't know if you can see it, that was actually in our goodie bag on the ship. So that was that one. I've also got some 49er Market, and I loved it, so I did another one with a photo of Kathy and myself outside the Guggenheim Museum in Bilbao, and I've done a landscape photo, so portrait and landscape. This Scraplift really works for both orientations, and this is one of Kathy and myself's favourite collections ever. It's Vicky Booten Let's Wander, and it works perfectly with the album class that we did on the cruise, so we've kind of mixed some of our stash in with that, or we will do rather. Got some Dotty About Flare on here, and also a Bramble Fox. And I've also pulled in some Simple Stories, Simple Vintage Traveller, which is another favourite. So I love that one. Then we are on to day 6, and this is a favourite as well. I really like this one. This is Helen Parker, Lisa Sikorsky, Kathy and myself on a bus sightseeing tour in Liverpool. And we've got some Dotty About Flare, Ellie Studio, Bramble Fox and Simple Stories Let's Go. This stencil, at the time I said it was from Let's Go, it's actually from Simple Stories, Simple Vintage Lakeside. This stencil, I really love this stencil. And now I've said stencil too much. Got some twine and splatters. It's just a really fun layout, and it's almost like blue and orange, which is of course my favourite colour combo. Love that. Day 7 was a Julie Taylor Scraplift, and I'm always excited by that because I love Julie's scrappy style, and I have gone for a Bramble Fox layout for sure. This is all from the Sea Life collection, so we've got these bubbles which I love, hot air balloon, a couple of titles, some Flare from Dotty About Flare's nautical collection, as well as this one, which is a Bramble Fox flare. It's part of the summer collection, but they're designed by Bramble Fox and made by Dotty About Flare. And then this stencil here is something very exciting. And at the time I said I can't really say anything, and I still shouldn't say anything. But just watch out at Dotty About Flare in the August release once we relaunch, which more details coming on that. You should have had that by now anyway. And I kind of used Echo Park summer collections as well as Carter Bella, and I've just gone for random. This is Simple Stories, I think, and I love the sharp edges and the primary colours. I love this layout, love it. So that was, I need to keep up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that's 7. Day 8, and I went crazy with the stamps. This is all Ellie Studio, apart from this stamp, which is Vicky Booten, and everything else is Ellie Studio. This is actually an older collection, which I got in a grab bag from Hey Little Magpie, and I'm so glad because I love it. And I just went to town with the stamps in a rainbow of colours. So we've got red, orange, yellow, green, blue, pink, purple, and then I've stuck stickers in and around. Day 9 was this one where this will not stay on, and I've put glue and everything. This is Rhodey's. It's not Rhodey. It's Rosie Studio. Work of Heart, Work at Heart, Work of Heart, whatever. And this is documenting the Dotty About Flare crop. This is probably going to be one of the pages that I put near the beginning, because it's almost like a title page without being. And just so Lisa knows, I didn't chop your face off. I just didn't photograph it very well. And I've got all these gorgeous, I'm just going to take that off. These are punched, or I've also got scissors and tearing, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different pattern papers, and then I've just tucked embellishments in, some flowers, title going up here, Dotty Crop, Saturday 11th of June 22, and again, different design. This is another Julie Taylor layout, and I love it. I would never have thought to do this kind of one, especially because you chop some of the photo off. But it really works. I love this cluster down here. Yeah, just lots of goodies on there. We have got a flare from Dotty About Flare as well. And some things are stuck up on foam as well. That's day 9. Day 10 is this one, this is one of my favourites, I think. Which is unusual because it's a photo of me. This is a selfie in the solarium pools on board Anthem of the Seas. Kathy's just, I think she was in the hot tub actually. I think I was going to get us a cocktail. And I started with Bella Boulevard Splash Zone. So these cards come from there. And tabs. But then I've just dived into my stash really. You'll have to see the video where I explain some of that. Got some splatters from the gloss sprays. And then my 12x12 sticker sheets came out. So we've got Bo Bunny, Echo Park, Simple Stories, and then some washi as well. And then a couple more flair from the summer collection from Bramble Fox. I do have a couple of sets, so there may be repeats. And some of these puffy stickers and buttons are from Rosie Studio. Day 11 was a Rosette's day. Now I did cheat. When I first started scrapping, I would see things and just think, oh, I'll use that, and grab it all. Well, guess what? I didn't. So I decided that I would use the rosettes, and whatever I didn't use were going, because I'm not going to use them. So I've actually used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rosettes on this, 6 rosettes on this layout, and I've focused it here as per the inspiration. It was a little bit more contained, but I've spread out a bit, and I thought it'd be quite fun to do a monochromatic layout, which I've kind of done, minus a little bit of green here. Everything else is a shade of blue. Got some pink fresh alphas, 49er market paper, and butterflies and title. A couple of these from Vicky Booten, Heidi Swap, and a little compass charm. And this is documenting a trip visit to the Notting Hill bookshop with Vicky on our day out in London. Some doodlebugs, some brads. Yeah, I just really love this layout. It is very dimensional. Very dimensional. Like, look at that, all that dimension and texture, but it just feels so good. I think I might frame this layout, we shall see. And then finally day 12. And I struggled with this, guys. I struggled. It's a design I don't normally go for. A few of them have been, and I've now found some new favourite designs. But I think it was the fact that it was all concentrated here, and it was all thin strips. So I've actually gone for 2-inch strips. Not sure what the inspiration was. I've used Vicky's colour study collection, and I've documented some photos from the Dotty About Flare crop. And this was like the photo shoot at the end of the day, where I ended up having loads taken for about half an hour. Hilarious. I've actually made myself some epoxy flare with a pattern paper from this collection. So we've got some of them, and they are stunning. Got a few more left here. They are just gorgeous. And yeah, I actually really like it, and I would do this design again. You could do it this way, you could do it that way, you could do it that way, you could do it diagonally. So many opportunities with this. And I just, again, went to town with the embellishments. We've got lots of words. We're like a really small gang. Capture it all, laugh lots, document all the things. So excited being the title. And this pen part I love, and it seemed appropriate with the paintbrush. And yeah, so that is my 12 days of summer scraplifts flip through. Just for those that are not necessarily interested in all of my waffle, I will just very quickly place them down for you. So we've got day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6, day 7, sorry no, day 6, both of these are day 5, day 7, day 8, day 9, 10, 11 and 12. That is 12 layouts going in my albums. As you can see, I've definitely gone for the dimensional layouts with these, but I've absolutely loved it. I'd like to say thank you to Scrap Squad, Keely and Rebecca, and all of the inspiration, all of the gorgeous layouts, all of the people that commented, all of the people that joined in, because your inspiration kept us all going. And I think it's such an amazing community. So if you've never been over to Scrap Squad, please do check it out. I'm sure you won't be disappointed. I will be back with some more videos for you, and I can't wait for the next 12-day series with Scrap Squad. I think what I'm going to do is, they have a new lift every Friday or Thursday. I think I'm going to start doing the weekly lift. I think that'll be quite a fun series, so you can look forward to that starting at the end of this week. I will see you all again very soon. Bye for now.